Hello, everybody. Welcome here to this Sports Talk Network. Sorry about the darkness and we're not going to have enough light. But, yeah, this video will be a little bit different. I figured we'll stay on the channel. But I did want to have a discussion or share stuff about here in regards to something, my personal side of my life. And as you see by the title of the video, I'm talking about special person in my life, and that I'm very, very lucky, very blessed to have in my life. I've done this on TikTok as well, short videos here. This is actually being a YouTube video. I'll talk about Julia, who I love, and all that. And, excuse me, and I hope to have a YouTube video with her. Talk about her love story and all that, like Judy Vlogs, another channel too. Ours is different, ours is interesting. I guess I would say if I was from outside looking in, if I was, being, in that way. But either way, I, very much, indeed. Hold on here. But yeah, she's great. Very blessed. They say that, you never, the person, when you finally meet them, your special someone, it's out of nowhere, right? When you least expect it. You're not even thinking about it. When you're at a point in your life where you're just okay with being single for a long time, like I was, and whether that was going to be my forever, and as dramatic as that is, it was true. That's kind of how I was feeling at that time. And if anybody is watching live, welcome to say hi at least. Always appreciate seeing who is watching, let alone all that. But yeah, and it's interesting because in regards to talk about Julia and all that, and to be quite honest, it's interesting calling her that because even though that is her name, but usually calling her something else or like I love, sweetheart, or babe, or stuff like that. But that is her name, Julia. And anyways, our story and how we started and met was interesting, and in its own way, to most might be weird. Not everybody is a fan of social media, let's put it that way. But again, would love to have her on the show itself, or not just show, but on this channel and just talking from her side, right? Even though we've talked about it privately, but if she wants to share publicly on a YouTube video, her side of the story, how we met, how life was shortly before she met me, and all that, without having to go into detail, whatever she wants to share, and we've been together for 4 months, and it's been great. It's just amazing. I was having a talk with my best friend Tyler, who I've known all my life, and he was asking me, hey, I think you gotta let me know or tell me, how did this engagement come about, and proposal and all that, and planning for a wedding, and what the plans are right now, and what we want to do. Well, there's lots of things we want to do, and it's just about figuring things out, and I think, especially for us, that we'll make it work, and we'll figure it out and go from there. But yeah, like I said, just talking about her, she's great. She's, me and her have a lot of things in common. That helps, right? In any relationship, having things in common just as much as having differences. Not going to be equals in every single way, but most ways it's great, right? We kind of have other things that we have interest in that the other doesn't or doesn't know too much about. Like for her, she likes in regards to doing a thing called diamond art that I've learned about and seems pretty um, interesting. And it was actually fun to learn for a little bit once. Just as much as I like WWE and playing D&D and that, my fun that she might not care about in a sense, but also wanting to learn a little bit like she did. She watched WrestleMania, one of the WrestleMania shows with me actually back in April. And there because they're just being able to do that, being able to doesn't mean she's a wrestling fan now, but she was. She's enjoying it, learning things, and just seeing how I speak about it probably makes her happy. Even though she would have, might not know or care what I'm talking about, but she cares enough because she loves me. If you know what I mean. So, so having differences, having things in common, but it's just how we are together. It's just so easy for me to be relaxed with myself and with her and all that, right? So I know some may say in regards to 4 months or already engaged, it is what it is. Our relationship is its own unique thing, just as much as the next. People have been dating for years, months, or days. Feel they found the one. They feel they found the one, and not want to waste time on another moment being apart. Like for us, we're looking for an apartment together. Looking for this, doing that. I'm trying to find a vehicle. Unless someone can help me out. Otherwise, hey, Bella here just sniffing. But excuse me. It's been great. It really has. And unfortunately, even though I meant to have this serious someone talk video, I have to take a little break to talk about or doing something. But just here before I go on a little break, said, hey Julie, if you're watching this at all, I love you. I look forward to marrying you. And whether we live in an apartment, whether we ever get approval to live with your parents, however and whatever is our future, I look forward to doing it together. Because um, I do say that in some ways, our relationship and all that, that I've been shown a side of myself that I didn't even realize in regards to feeling loved and um, just what I can do because of your guidance and just being there for me. And also feel happy and enjoying to be with you. I enjoy being over at your parents' house. Um, your family, is great, seems great, all that. Um, and I'm very blessed to know them too. And like I said, if ever approved in regards to or allowed to live there for us in regards to engagement to get ourselves going, and on our own. Even if so or if not, we got this. We're not going to let anything or anyone um, try to talk us out of anything. We know what's best for our relationship. We have conversations about things that we need to as well. We got this. And yeah, I just feel relaxed myself. Just feels like home when I'm with her all the time. Even if we're not living together in our home together. Yeah. Um, beyond just in general missing her right away after leaving, after time together, whether just one night or other nights or whatever, many days in a row, it's not just because of the missing the person specifically in general, but it's because you just again felt relaxed, enjoying that, and wanting that for your day to day, and already knowing that that's gonna work out, so not needing to, at least in our mind or my mind, having to test run stuff when you just feel that we are gonna be able to live together in any capacity. Like I said, we got this. I've been dating for 4 months and not for 4 years, but when you know, right? I proposed to her with my high school classroom. Kind of in a way using it as a prop, but in a serious tone and serious situation. That was real. We both took it seriously and real in the moment. So, also though I do feel bad that I didn't do as I planned to do, which was ask your parents' blessing and all that, because I had original different plans, but it just came up and boom, 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 and so I feel bad. And you're right, I should have done that. If I somewhat knew I might have was planning this. But in the end, I truly wasn't planning this to happen when I did during a FaceTime call. Then planning to do it in September in person up north. So, but still, I could have. Well, there was another relationship with a person I forgot to ask, but in the end, his father-in-law didn't really care. It seemed like, not in a bad way, but generally. But still, respect the parents, respect the family, and just as much as when I'm over there, I respect their rules. House. I like that they are. I guess I would say themselves when I'm over there, right? Not too much hidden. You know what I mean? Like, one way when I'm there, one way when I'm not. All that, can be themselves. I don't mind, the tough conversations or whatnot or whatever. You know what I mean? Like just all that. And I very much do enjoy that. I enjoy conversations with either of them and other parents, I mean. And, that's slowly building the trust of her sister way too, I mean, it would be crazy. It would be interesting just thinking about that, right? Having a sister-in-law. But, just in general, getting to know her whole family and meeting people and all that. It's been grand, fun, whatever else you want to say. Eye-opening, whatever. But I look forward to meeting more and more. Just as we come up to the holidays, right? 4 months in, engaged, and the holidays, our first holiday together, probably engaged. Crazy, right? But it's our relationship. It's us. Like that TV show. This is us. But no, it is just us. It is our story. It's our thing. And unfortunately, there might be people against us, in a sense. Against our story, against our future and our plans. In which I respect their opinion. I say that, hey, this is our relationship, and we feel that we truly do love each other. And we're not just doing this to do it. We're not just pretending. We really do want this for ourselves and our future. And we're both going to do as much we can to make it happen. Together. Forever. So, if she was here right now, I got to in person or in this live, like if she joined me or whatever, I gave her a link and she joined. Just as much I want to have her in the video together. I have a feeling that she would say, the same thing here. She's enjoyed meeting my mom, my sister, my best friend, and slowly meeting others, my aunts, at some point my uncles and all that, just meeting each other's family. The other day, actually, her parents, my mom, we were able to meet. Face to face and all that. So we had a nice little conversation while me and Julie were in just away from the conversation. That was just a nice moment there. I wish we had a photo to commemorate it in a way. Being as corny as that is, but still, and just around the road to our future. And hopefully someone will be able to help me in regards to finding a car, right? I almost thought we were going to get one for us, but yeah. Hopefully someone was just giving one away, right? In that regard, free. I don't have to pay for that application for title and otherwise. But still, we're figuring it out. Going to figure it out. We love each other a lot. And yeah, just talk about Julia, and the things she likes, the things she doesn't like, and whatnot, and learning things, and always learn something new about her all the time. Serious things, general things, silly things, stories of the past, and all that. So it's just getting to know the person still. But when you feel just so like you feel like you're home, when you're with that person, you know, beyond just relaxed and loved and all that, which is great too. You know, we both can trust each other, and that's why we let the other have passcode to their phone and be able to be on each other's phone at any time, even reply to people if they wanted to onto the other phone because we're a couple. We're almost like us already, almost like being married without being married already. So it's just we're great, and for to our greatness continuing. I do wonder in many ways. Hold on here. Um, um, but yeah, like I said, 4 months together, but it's going great. No, things done. And I feel that moving forward, got nothing but time and interest to plan. It's just, I don't know. Like I know this video's been 20 minutes or close to 20 minutes to get there, but I'm just so amused by her and the thought that I love her so much. Always wish to be with her, right? As I talked about earlier, being safe and relaxed with her, and always just being at home. How I've enjoyed getting to know her parents and sister and just her family and just being all that, being great because we're great. I mean, and like I said, if anybody's watching live, welcome to what's coming. But like I said earlier, also because I was in this call, if she joined, what I don't think she can right now. She's busy, but because we'll be having our late night call anyways here soon. But as we do, each and every night, if we can, um, that I think she would say that from her end or from her side of the story, how things have been, but also I do want to have that YouTube video to have her on there and because for us to be in person, obviously, and do a video talking about our love story and all that, and her side of things, my side of things, and together, what our story is, and we're just in the next phase and next era, next chapter, next whatever you want to call it, of things engaged, let's be engaged. And always how they would talk about, me on the phone about, you don't have to, concern yourself too much in regards to planning, and if you want to do a courthouse wedding or eloping, and you don't want to do anything else, that's fine. The point is that you guys want to get married. That's all that matters. You have a big party because you want to satisfy other people's needs or wants, or having something simple, less expensive. Either way, right? And So he supports us in that. He supports me and Julie on that. So, but like I said, what's more to say about Julie? I love her. And she did great. I don't know how else and how many other ways to say that. Yeah, you can't. Can't wait for us to live together and be able to have that. And then for us to have a vehicle, go on to actual dates. In a sense. And then, the distant future, starting a family. And all our plans for the future, right? We take those seriously. We believe it will happen. And again, like I said earlier in this video, which is now 21 minutes, that whether people are with us or against us in regards to our engagement in our relationship, that's their right to have those opinions, but we're going to do what we're going to do, what we feel is best for our relationship. And if they don't like it, that's understandable. But, I feel adults who make those choices we want. I just always miss her and always, wish to talk to her, like when I'm at work or otherwise, or not. Like right now, I want to finish this call, or this video, so I can do a call. But then if that's the case, she might not be ready. My point is, so I don't hear her voice, talk to her. Again, I feel happy, I feel safe, I already feel home when I'm with her, let alone talking to her. It's just been an amazing ride of a relationship that's been 4 months, and we build from there, soon to be 5 months together. If you just think about it this way, it could be, maybe not, but we could be at the 1 year, actually, just full 1 year anniversary and already married. Or not. Can't be good. How crazy is that, though? Right? Then again, my best friend Tyler said they dated for 2.5 years, got engaged. I think, or for 1.5 years, and then had a 1.5 years of an engagement. Because in their situation, Christy wanted to wait until Tyler graduated from college first, and then she did, because she still had her final year, and they were living in an apartment in Oshkosh and all that, Oshkosh, Wisconsin. But for us, me and Julia, we just planning. We'll figure it out. We stand by each other and with each other 100%. Well, that's what I was going to say about just care for her a lot. Always want to be around her and with her. Feel home, feel happy with her. But I also say that, like I said, we don't have everything in common. We have other things in difference. I've watched Bridgerton, got into that show because I went to, we have this thing called Continental Square that I used to never go to. But now this year, pretty much gone to everyone. That's basically because they're wanting to spend time with her and all that. Great times. But, other things, that she got me into and already got her back into, like wrestling, watching a wrestling show together. Doesn't mean she become a big fan already or all that, but she's, wanting to enjoy stuff. And the NFL season's coming up. I know I'm going to be fantasy football and all that, and prediction battles that I'm going to be doing, or not prediction battles I do for my podcast, and back in the football swing of things in late August, heading into September. And that greatness. There's football. But to watch games together. Here, there, everywhere, wherever, whenever, wherever. Hmm. I wonder, if I do a video with Julia here, whether her with me in the video, sitting next side to side with better lighting, um, or if she can only join me through, part of a video, but through a call at her parents' home. Either way, it'd be great for you guys to hear from her powerful story and share what she was thinking or feeling the first time we start talking, or other moments, just her cute thought, just all that, and to get her side of the love story. Oh man, it's amazing. It sure is. But anyways, before I talk in circles and otherwise, I just want to say, Kelly is watching this. Love you and very lucky. As I say sometimes, or I truly say, she's under my league, right? It's like as I call it, Beauty and the Beast. And I don't mean to knock myself down in saying that, but it's just like, and that is one of my favorite Disney movies, the animated version from the '90s. But I'll be out of my league, but I'm very blessed to have her in my life, and I care for her and no one else, and look forward to and presence of family, friends, or however we do our weddings. Um, that and her kind of self, because we both build a spiritual relationship as well. That making that commitment to her, because yes, she is my one and only, forever and ever, amen. And I look forward to that. But if anybody was watching live or watching here live, thank you. If you have any questions, welcome to leave the questions in the comment section or share your thoughts. Don't be shy. But yeah. Anything else to share here in regards to talking with Julie? Um, hmm. I wish I had a YouTube video if you want to talking about sleep, but it's bad for us to be able to talk in general, and yeah, maybe I want to finish this video here shortly so we can do a call which is available, but still, she's beautiful, she's kind, she's respectful. And I've seen her in situations where, it makes you want to fall, or it makes you fall more and more in love with her because of, um, because of how she is in such situations. She knows that. As much as I'm sure she, I me in some situations, all that. It's just, right, it's wonderful. That's for sure. I look forward to the next chapter of our lives together. Also, I look forward to, I just got some orange juice, full gallon. That's probably going to be gone by tomorrow afternoon. Well, maybe not tomorrow afternoon, but by Saturday afternoon. Who knows? But my point is, I look forward to that too. Everything in our past relationships happened for a reason for us to meet each other. truly believe that everything happens for a reason in general. Positive or negative things that happen are for a reason. I'll always believe that. Even though, for me, not having a car for as long as I have, and actually finally being in a great relationship, and I don't have a vehicle, which could have made it sometimes better for her. Making her happy. Sucks, right? I had the vehicle for all my other relationships, but now when I found the one and all this, not having it sucks. It really does, because it would help in regards to coming over there or picking her up, taking her places for drives and all that, to get her out of the house and whatnot if she's not working still. My point is, it's just great. But no, I have this relationship and not have a vehicle. Sucks, but again, everything happens for a reason. I do believe that. All right, well, I have a feeling to be available for a call here soon, as we do. So I want to be available for that. But thank everybody who watched this live, indulging me in my story, I guess, and my thoughts, sharing about her. I'm sure we'll be doing our love story video together when we can. Plan that, whether actually in person together when we are to do that, the YouTube video, or can't, or if we can't, to join. Yeah, I still think it'd be great for us to move there because I just want to look for here things more welcome and to great over there. So whether the plan is either way, and heck, I do over there. I'm bringing YouTube TV over there too for them. So that'll be fun. I guess. I don't know. I'm just saying. All right, I bet you all do. Anybody has any last thoughts or questions to share here before we go? Speaking out for hope peace in a way. But yeah, I think all those that stop by or come through. That's how we hear about me. And the next video probably will be predictions for SummerSlam that's coming up on August 3rd. Look forward to that. Should be a good show. Me and Tyler will be able to hang up for that. But yeah, just wanted to continue hear that can actually go a lot longer than I thought it would. In regards to speaking about Julia. And how great and blessed I am to have her in my life, because if I didn't, where would have been my life? What would be, what is life, right? Because think about it, 4 months ago, really, let alone to know each other's existence in this world, let alone in the same city, state. You know what I mean? Just crazy. But that's glad for a reason. To us, the other two on us, and been grand ever since. It's amazing. You find that person, a special person, right? But I don't know. But anyways, yeah, while we talk in circles and finish, and the never-ending story. Last video, happy birthday. Look forward to planning for a wedding or a good day in the future when that to be. And very blessed and lucky on Julia. Even though, like I said, I wish we had the vehicle thing sorted out, because like I said, I've had all my other relationships having a vehicle and taking my needs and all that with those relationships. That when I found this one, and must be now engaged. Best to have, great to have a vehicle for us to doing things, and I just look forward to spend my future with her. But with that said, 35 minutes here talking. Julia, like I said, I sent out my invitation here publicly to her for us to do a video together on the channel, whether it's in person, obviously together, and all that, or through video in a sense, her joining through a link. Either way, however, I think that would be kind of fun, sharing our story from both sides of the coin and maybe asking each other questions here, actually. In regards to that, who knows? But anyways, I bid you all do. Have a great rest of your evening. Stay safe, have fun, and above all else, as always, take care.